The 2026 Mercedes-AMG E53 Hybrid Wagon. We have a lot of new updates to talk about, but stay tuned until the end of this video where I will be sharing with you how you can save a substantial amount of money off of new Mercedes vehicles, including AMGs. All right, let's get started with this Wagon update. So this vehicle, it will be arriving at US dealerships later in 2025. We have here an AMG enhanced 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged engine mated to some electric motors. And this vehicle, it's going to be producing 577 combined system horsepower or 604 horsepower with the optional race start. We have here the 4MATIC Plus fully variable all-wheel drive system, and this E53 wagon, it can do 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. The sedan is already available, but the wagon stands out because this truly does offer a lot of space for a family. I just got done reviewing the Volvo V90 wagon, and the E-Class wagon is just much larger, both in terms of seating space and cargo capacity. And it's always been this way. The E-Class wagon has been a massive automobile, so that's great. Plus, when I did a review on the regular E-Class sedans, I mean, wow, the thing really felt like S-Class levels of refinement. Granted, that was a fully loaded E-Class that I drove, but still, it's remarkable how good these vehicles feel. So this E53, it's definitely a model to check out whether you're interested in the sedan or in the wagon. I actually think this is decent value for the money that you are paying. More on that in a moment. But we have here the standard active rear axle steering and the AMG ride control suspension with the adaptive adjustable damping. Typical AMG stuff, I mean, you just have adjustable everything. And you can even take this a step further by getting the optional AMG Dynamic Plus package, which adds that race start that I mentioned. That's going to get you some additional horsepower, 604, along with an increased top speed of 174 miles per hour. You also get the active engine mounts with this Dynamic Plus package, along with electronically controlled AMG limited slip rear differential and an AMG performance steering wheel finished in Nappa leather / microfiber. The AMG Dynamic Plus package also includes an AMG high performance composite braking system with red AMG brake calipers and 15.4-inch front brake discs. The P2 hybrid system in the E53 hybrid wagon features a 161 horsepower electric motor integrated into the 9-speed AMG speed shift transmission. We also have a 400 volt 28.6 kilowatt hour battery at the rear of the vehicle below the trunk floor. You're going to get 21.2 kilowatt hours of usable capacity for everyday driving, and Mercedes has not unveiled the official pure EV range of this E53 wagon, but with the E53 sedan, we do know that Mercedes says you can do 42 miles of pure EV range. That is really good. So maybe you can get between 38 to 40 miles of pure EV range with this wagon. So I really appreciate that with these performance plug-in hybrid type of vehicles. You have the horsepower, you have the torque, you have the instantaneous thrust. Plus you can not annoy your neighbors with the pure EV battery pack. Plus, you can also just drive around town without wasting any unnecessary fuel. So when set up properly, I am not against these performance plug-in hybrid setups. In fact, I prefer it. I just recently reviewed all of the Bentley 2025 vehicles, including the speed models of the Flying Spur and the Continental GT. They produce over 770 horsepower with their plug-in hybrid V8 setup, and it's brilliant. It's honestly better than the W12 that it was replacing. Anyway, continuing on with this E53 wagon, you have 12 exterior paint colors that you can choose from, including 4 manufacturer hues along with the optional AMG Night package. You can also get the AMG Night package Plus and AMG exterior carbon fiber package as well. 20-inch AMG 5 twin spoke wheels come as standard, but you can also get a 10 twin spoke 20-inch wheel and a 21-inch AMG forged cross spoke wheel as well, available in several different finishes. Regarding the interior space, we have the available AMG MB Tex / microfiber and the AMG Nappa leather upholsteries to choose from. You also have the optional AMG performance seat package along with the performance steering wheel in various different finishes. We will be getting the 17 speaker Burmester 4D audio system as standard. Truly one of the best audio systems that you can get, and you can get that massive screen for the passenger as well if you're interested. For 2026, the AMG E53 hybrid wagon is also available as a Edition 1 model, which features the manufacturer Alpine Gray paint finish with some unique AMG graphics. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. Looks a bit chintzy to me, but whatever. Some people might like it. And this Edition 1 will be rocking the 21-inch forged wheels as well, and a unique interior. And we have some specs here as well from Mercedes, 577 horsepower or 604 horses with the race start, and you get the combined system torque of 553 pounds-feet. Will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat without the race start, but with it, it'll do that 3.8 that I talked about before. The standard model, it'll do 155 miles per hour top speed, but with the AMG Dynamic Plus package, the car will do 174 miles per hour top speed. This is definitely a vehicle that a performance shopper should consider putting on their short list, because I actually really like the way the current E53 sedan is priced. Starts at $88,000. That is not bad considering the amount of power and thrust that you are getting for the money. And the inline six actually has a lot of character as well. So well done there. And the drive is truly sublime with the new E-Class. So I'm a fan of this vehicle. Of course, we have the standard modern day Mercedes cons, like a ridiculous infotainment screen with no physical buttons and switches. That continues to infuriate me, and there's just nothing we can do about that. But the vehicle is brilliant, and maybe we can expect the Wagon to start at about $6,000 more than the E53 sedan. So maybe like $94,000 or $95,000. And I only say that because the E450 sedan starts at around $70K and the all-terrain Wagon is around $76,000. So once again, just a $6,000 difference there. So that's why I thought maybe this E53 Wagon will start around $6K more than the E53 sedan, but who knows, they have not unveiled the official pricing yet. But as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save a substantial amount of money off on new Mercedes vehicles in the United States. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He has partner dealerships in the Washington, DC area. And just as an example, leftover 2024 AMG GTs, both the GT55 Coupe and the GT63 Coupe, he's got like 15% off the MSRP, and that's before incentives. And on some of these Mercedes vehicles, there are massive incentives from the manufacturer, which stack on top of AutoCompanion's dealer discount. So yeah, pretty much all of these Benzes are under invoice. With some of these demo models, especially leftover EVs from 2024, he's got like 26% off the MSRP, even 30% off the MSRP on things like the EQBs. That is wild, but of course, the 2024 vehicles, that's probably not going to last too long. I just wanted to mention it for the viewers who are watching close to when I dropped this video. And on most of the popular Benzes, like the SUVs, he did have around 10% off the MSRP, but his website is still kind of under construction. Some of the numbers are still updating, but on average, a discount that you can expect from AutoCompanion is around 10% off the MSRP. These are genuinely some of the best prices in the entire country. So as mentioned before, he is located in Washington, DC, but he is able to ship nationwide. Shipping is something you have to pay extra for. Of course, if you can pick up at DC, you can save on that cost, but he does charge a broker fee to access his deals. He did say that if you fill out an inquiry form on his website and you mention my channel, Meyn Motor Group, he did say that he'll take some money off of his broker fee, and I appreciate him doing that for my audience. That being said, even if you had to pay his broker fee and shipping, you're still most likely going to be under invoice, which is wild on most of these vehicles. And of course, AutoCompanion has other brands as well, like BMW, Audi, Lexus, etc. But I just wanted to share with you this resource. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.